Luka, and many, many more. Plus, the best plays to ever happen on Christmas Day. We have all-time highlights for you. An action-packed 2-hour show starts right now. And of course, we need to begin with a fun fact, because the NBA and Christmas Day, it started in 1974. The team that's played the most, any guesses? Any guesses? Well, that would be the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson and the Knicks, of course, they host Donovan Mitchell and the Cavaliers tomorrow. It'll be the 58th time that New York has played on the holiday, and after that, we have the matchup that's given us some of the best games we've seen in the month of December. Of course, that's when we get the San Antonio Spurs playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Again, Wemby, De'Aaron Fox, SGA, Chet Holmgren, the reigning champs, sign me up. And then at 5 o'clock, you know, that's right, we got the number one pick in Cooper Flagg, who's in the Bay Area, taking on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Why don't I just continue my little game show walk here? Because then we get Kevin Durant and LeBron James, two legends. They meet for the 44th time as the Rockets and the Lakers, they battle it out in Los Angeles. And that brings us to our nightcap. And that's where we get to see Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves visiting the three-time MVP in Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. So we have 5 fantastic matchups on Christmas Day. And I don't know about you, but all I want for Christmas, Shams, is some healthy NBA stars here. So let's get the latest on who is in, who is out. Merry Christmas, my friend. Can you tell us the latest on a couple of key players here, starting with Luka Doncic?
Malika, Luka Doncic is expected to play on Christmas Day against the Houston Rockets. I'm told he's undergoing a workout today. As long as that goes smooth for him, he will return to the lineup and debut his new signature shoe on Thursday. Okay, so we got some new Jays and we got Luka Doncic on Christmas Day. So far, the stockings are looking good here, Shams. Let's go to the East and see if we can unwrap a couple more gifts here, because Jalen Brunson, he missed last night's game against the Wolves with an ankle injury management, is what they're calling it. Can we expect to see him out there for the Knicks? Malika, sources say Jalen Brunson will play on Christmas Day in the first game of the slate on Christmas Day against the Cleveland Cavaliers. He sat last night, really managing bumps and bruises. Remember, after the championship cup game last week, the Knicks played 3 games in 4 nights, and so this was a good opportunity for Brunson to get some rest and play on Christmas Day. Yeah, and we've seen Mike Brown do this really since the NBA Cup championship game. He's given a couple of guys off, and last night it seemed to be that it was Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby's turn. So this is great news. What a way to start off our Christmas Day special. Shams, thank you so much and Merry Christmas. We'll be seeing you back here in a little bit. And our holiday hoopers today joining us as well, our senior writers, Ramona Shelburne. Santa Spears is over here as well. When you're a Hall of Famer, you get to show up in Santa's hat. And NBA champ Kendrick Perkins. And later, I hear Santa Perk is coming to town as well. So Perk, given what we just heard from Shams, some stars are on the way back. Is there a game that you're going to maybe skip some presents to watch tomorrow?
Well, first of all, I'm not skipping any presents. So I'm going to wake up in the morning. I'm going to watch my kids open up their presents, and damn it, I'm going to open up mine, and then I'm getting to the action. And the action that I'm looking forward to the most is OKC, the champs, hosting Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. We talking about SGA, the finals MVP, last year MVP, picking up where he left off. Victor Wembanyama, who's putting the world on notice that his squad is here, that they ready to look the OKC eye to eye. I'm looking forward to this matchup, and you know they got beef. They gonna make hamburgers, and I'm talking about Wemby and Chet. So damn it, I'm here for it.
You know what? I saw Donovan Mitchell on Sunday in Cleveland. And guess who's looking forward to being in New York? Donovan Mitchell is looking forward to being back home. He's actually staying at his house right now. I'm sure Coco Jones is in the building. He said, don't call him family, friends about tickets. He only got a handful of tickets. Wait till the Nets come in town. But Donovan wants to get this team back and where he expects them to be, an East contender. What better way than this matchup in Madison Square Garden, a place where he grew up watching games, playing against another fellow star in Jalen Brunson.
It's always magic in Madison Square Garden on Christmas Day, Ramona.
Well, so since we live in the Western Conference, right, and we live out here in Los Angeles, I'm looking forward to the late game. I like Denver and Minnesota. Minnesota's getting good right now. They got Anthony Edwards back. He's back. He had this foot injury, like an infected toe, but they have been great this month. They've won three in a row, starting with that win over the Thunder. And I think they're hitting their stride. We forget they went to the last 2 conference finals.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see again if they were back. They're trying to get back to another Western Conference Finals. And the Nuggets have as good a chance as basically anyone outside of Oklahoma City to be the team that could be back there facing them if Minnesota gets their goal. All of those games are going to be fantastic.
All of them.
Something I always look forward to Christmas time, you know, the fun holiday moments, the wild post-game interviews at times when you're asked, like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm looking at you, LaMelo Ball. He gave us one of those answers last night. We always get some laughs on Christmas, right? And the world, it's a little bit heavy right now. And so we all need just a little bit more joy, I think. And Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, they have certainly been that joy for the Los Angeles Lakers. And now they're letting us in on their inside jokes and the intense bowling competitions as well with our Dave McMenamin.
A Christmas conversation with Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves.
Thank you for doing your job today.
You're stupid.
He wants to be my friend, but I'm not allowed.
He said we weren't friends.
I currently have more dunks than him right now.
He's a hater. Yeah, he's a hater.
I talked to the two Lakers stars in the same room, but separately, 15 minutes apart.
Luka throws one in. Austin throws one in. And then Luka says, yeah, but much further.
See. What is your guys' relationship like off the court?
No, it's a lot of everything.
Chaotic.
It's a lot of trash talking, a lot of fun, a lot of jokes.
What was he like when he first got here after the trade from Dallas? We actually was joking about it on the plane the other day. Bron said that he acted like I acted my rookie year. Never talked, kind of just stayed to himself. Was there an icebreaker moment between the two of you? I think it was when he signed the extension and then they went to Vegas for Backstreet Boys. Yeah. Everybody was invited, but I was in China at the time. I had posted, his extension. He slid up on it and was like, thanks for coming to, Vegas.
I say he's too big. He's selling shoes now in China.
The joking spirit that he had, I could tell at that moment that we were going to, have a good relationship. What is a part of his game that you wish you could implement into yours? I, in a sense, play at my own pace, but his pace is just different.
He's just doing it so easily. It's like he's not even trying out there.
Maybe just the patience he has. He just trying to find the weakness in the defense. So I would probably say his patience with offensive skill.
Yeah, tough one. Doncic behind the head. Reeves wide open.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen this play a lot. Before he drives, I think he takes a mental picture of the floor and it's like, okay, well, even though I'm not looking at where I'm gonna pass the ball, I know he's there. And just, for me, it's just being in the right spots. Between you two, who deserves to take the last shot?
What do you say?
I think it just depends on game situation. You said it depends on the game situation.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
We kind of like to compete in all different things, not just, basketball, cards, bowling, whatever, darts, which he hasn't beat me at either, so.
I wasn't really playing for real that day.
Oh, okay, that's why. You only lost because you weren't really.
I let him, get comfortable, build confidence.
I think them establishing a friendship and a chemistry on the court has been really good for the group.
We kind of understand each other. At this point now, what me or him gonna do, we know.
He'll come over to me if I haven't touched the ball in a couple possessions, like, what do you need? Or I'll be dribbling up the court, there'll be somebody guarding me. He's like, go by him, like literally in game.
Reeves, attack mode for two.
What'd you think? Yeah, I thought they were great. I hate you.
He's 26 years old, 27 years old. But how old do you think he acts?
It's around 12, 13.
I'll give him 14 max.
This has been a Christmas conversation with Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves.
It's the maturity for me, right? Yeah. It's delightful. We want next in the bowling alley, by the way. But that chemistry, it translates to on the court because Luka and Austin, they've been one of the best tandems this season. They're the only pair of teammates this year to each average 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists per game. And what if I told you that they're on pace to actually be the first Lakers teammates? And consider all of the Lakers greats that have been on that roster. They're the first to ever put up those numbers if they do it for an entire season.
I'm trying to think of other teammates, and that's impressive.
Coming up here.